Well guys, check that rudd out there. Absolutely, is that like a golden rudd? That's such a bronzy colour as well. That was just on a single niblet of corn, and I've moved lakes, as you probably can see. I had a couple of bites in the last one, but I've come over to this one, which is my favourite actually, although you do get played by little rudd, but I'm hoping I can fish through these with the corn and get it down near the bottom and get something a bit better, or maybe a nice rudd. Afternoon guys, Andy the Budget Angler here, just out on my way to the little club lake, just a little after work session. Got away late, so I've only probably got 2.5 hours, maybe 3 of sort of light where I'll be able to see the float, and I don't want to stay out too late anyway. Don't know where the summer went really. Sort of, we're really well into, nearly into autumn now, so yeah, that's yeah, I just don't know where it went. Don't feel like I did anywhere near as much fishing as I really wanted to, but yeah, there you go, such is life. So I'm out tonight, got some kitchen baits, got some bread, got some corn, and I'm going to be fishing the sort of like the match pool at the at one of the clubs I'm a member of. It's been stocked with some small carp and various silvers and bream and stuff last year, and apparently some of them have come on quite nice. So I'm going to be float fishing on the centre pin, so hopefully a few small carp might provide a nice bit of sport on the light gear. So yeah, fingers crossed next time you see me I'll have a fish. Oh. Slightly better rudd there. I mean, look at the mouth on that. That's sort of an abnormally large mouth for a rudd. That is absolutely cracking. Amazing mutant mouth and big eyes on it. That's really predatory looking, isn't it? That really is almost like an angler fish if it had a little thing coming out of there. Amazing. Another little one there, guys. Oh, this is a bit better. Oh, he's gone mad. Come on, out the weeds. That's it. Look at that, guys, a scrappy little mirror, real long thin one as well. Really sort of, he's not sort of underfed by the looks of it. He's quite muscular. He's just really thin. He's got really, it's almost like a spine on his anal fin as well. Really tough fin there. I can just feel it pushing against my hand. Cracking little thing. I don't know if that's like a little wild variation or something, but a lovely little fish. Another lovely bar of gold there, absolutely cracking. That one's got a really not red dorsal fin, it's just a little red line on it. I've never seen that before, I don't think. Oh, blimey, this is a bit better as well. Another bronzy mirror there, absolutely cracking. Didn't think there was any carp in this one. It was all tench last time. This is absolutely brilliant. A great bit of sport. Cracking little fish there. Lovely, lovely little carp. And a bit more of a conventional shape as well. Well, just another one there, guys, just quickly before I put him back as the GoPro battery died. This one was actually on a fake piece of corn, try and get through the rud, so I couldn't get through them, and lo and behold, it worked. Absolutely cracking little fish. Another little mirror there on fake corn again. I must admit, it's the first time I've ever caught a fish on fake corn, and I was put onto it by a friend of mine, Stuart, who was in one of my videos before, fishing at Thornwood Springs Trout Fisheries. He organised that for me, and he recommended fishing the fake corn to try and get a better rud. But it does get through the rud. They don't chase it all the way down. And once it gets down to the bottom, it's been picked up by these. So I'm not sure what the deal is with this lake, to be honest. It's the furthest from the car park for the club, and it's not very often fished. So yeah, so it's I'm not sure if they're using it. Then maybe they're growing them on in here to stock another lake, or whether they've. I know they stocked a few carp, but yeah, that's just what I'm using there. Just a little piece of fake corn. I'll talk you through the gear I'm using now. It's the standard John Wilson Mirage 11-foot float rod. It's got a reasonable amount of power in it, you know. And these are only tiny carp, but you just got to bully them out of the weeds either side. It's a homemade float as ever. This is a I can show it to you. This is a length of Socanda reed that I actually bought on eBay. I bought a bundle on eBay, and it's just a pink blue whipping, quite attractive really. I don't know if it's coming out in the light, probably not, but it's actually really nice. And that's just a bright pink top, which is really nice in low light conditions. And because it's such a fine, thin bit of reed, those shots slid up a bit, it doesn't take much at all. So it's 2BB to lock it, and then I've got a number 4 just to get the bait down. And it's working a treat, to be honest. And the reel I'm using, I don't know if I just mentioned that, it's a Damn Quick Shadow centre pin, but it's great fun, really tactile, catching these little lively little fish on the centre pin. You can really feel the fish right through the rod and into your hand. Come out in the net. Another lovely little mirror there. That was again on the fake corn. So big shout out to you, Stuart, and thanks very much for putting me onto that tip. Brilliant. Oh yes. Oh, didn't check to the camera. Another little carp there, and after that tench, really satisfying. I wouldn't normally sort of get loads of pleasure from catching loads of little carp, because they can become a bit tiresome and easy, but fishing through the really tiddly stuff with the fake corn's really satisfying. And that fish, I mean, look at those little barbules on there. He has got another one, but it's just stuck to his mouth a bit. But yeah, they're really lovely little fish, cracking. Dirt on his tail, lovely. Another one there, absolutely cracking fun they are. Brilliant little fish, really something completely different for me as well. It's very rare I'll come out and whack out a load of carp, so this is lovely. Right guys, just as I'm editing this video, I'll just do you a little bit on the piece of fake corn I was using and the hook. The hook I was using was a size 16. I think these are like branded as maggot hooks because they've got that pointed bending the shank, but I actually found that really helpful, and I'll go into that as I show you how I hooked it. I didn't band it on, I didn't hair rig it, which was some of the questions asked when I put a post about these catches on the budget angler community. This is a size 16. It's quite a big 16, I think. I've got 14s. This is a Guru one, and I've got 14s like Kamasan. They're about the same size. So don't worry too much about the hook size. You kind of just want to use a hook that's big enough that's going to help you negate the small tiddlers that are going to plague you if that's the situation like I found myself in with those rudd. But you also want to use something small enough that's not going to be detected by the more sort of savvy fish that have been caught before. And the way I just hooked it is just, I mean, you know, this is like silly really to even have to show you, but it's a really tough bit of plastic, this corn. Just like that. And so you can see, because of that point on the shank, it keeps the corn well away from the hook, so you're still getting loads of it for the fish to pick up without detecting the hook. But you've also, because it's a really tough bit of corn, you're not going to pull the hook through that into the fish. That's going to come with it. You still want enough of the hook showing that you're going to be able to catch the fish and have something to hook it. I suspect really because this is such a tough bit of plastic, probably designed for hair rigging, but I was float fishing, so I didn't hair rig it, and so I fished it just like that. And as you can see, I caught fish. I must admit I lost a few, and I don't know if the video that came out, but I did lose a few. And obviously this is purely barbless as well. Maybe if I had a little micro barb, that might help you a little bit. But yeah. And it's not like a branded, well, I don't know if it's a branded bit of corn. It's something about kicking about in a box for ages. It's either something that I got in like a set, or it's either as a present or a gift, I should say, from super subscriber Mel, who helped me out when I lost a bag on the train with a load of gear, and he sent me loads of stuff, and he included that with some fake baits. So yeah, but watch out for, in a couple of weeks' time, I'm going to do another video where I'm going to specifically try and target some fish in that pool with various kinds of fake bait, feeding real bait and fishing with a fake bait alternative. But yeah, hopefully that was a bit of use for you. And so it was just a fake corn, fished with normal corn thrown in and ground bait, and yeah, just hooked straight through on a size 16. So hopefully that was of use to you. Well, that was an unexpected bit of fun, just filming this the day after now, this outro, but absolutely fantastic. Never caught anything on fake corn before, and that beautiful little tench, which I don't think I actually showed on camera. I put it back for some reason without really thinking, not really thinking. But here's a little picture of him now. Hopefully you enjoyed that. You know, hopefully you found it useful just to see the fake corn I was using and how I hooked it. Absolutely simple, no hair rigs, no faffing about, straight on the hook. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. So really enjoyable session, and really nice to fish that picturesque little sort of lake pond thing. It's a fair sized pond for the small fish that are in there. Whether there's anything bigger, I'm not sure, because it's a bit of an unknown quantity, and it's the furthest one away from the car park on the club, so not everyone can be bothered to go and fish it. But you know me, I like to get out and have a little roam around. So yeah, absolutely fantastic session, really enjoyable. Hopefully you enjoyed it as well. If you have, please hit that thumbs up on the video. Please drop me a sub if you've not already, or you enjoy my videos and you want to see some more. It helps other people find the channel, and helps you get a notification when I put out a new video. My videos come out more or less every Sunday at 6:30, unless there's something particularly exciting or pressing or unusual, and I might put it out in the midweek. But other than that, just leaves me to say thank you very much for watching, guys, as ever, and I will see you on the next one. Cheers, guys. Fish on.